fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone.
Yo, what's up, man? Now, the reason I started off like that is because that's exactly how I feel. I feel like I'm lost in the Twilight Zone. Like, people are so damn remedial and so sexist that they don't even see their own ignorance. All right, so I want to talk about why women will never rule the world. And I know women think that this is a punch at them. Not really. This is actually, y'all gonna punch your motherfucking self. It really don't have nothing to do with men at all. It has to do with you. So let me see. All right. So anyway, ladies, that's stupid. I'm gonna step in the other room. This is nothing personal to women, though. That's what people don't get. This ain't nothing personal to women. This is common sense, which they don't have. All right, so women argue up and down the street about, why don't we get our turn to rule? And we should be the rulers, and men start wars and all this different stuff. The first thing I want to ask women is, are wild animals naturally nice, or are they domesticated to be nice? Okay, ladies, in order to domesticate an animal, you would have to first go out there in the wilderness, right? Like, the reason men rule the world is because they conquered it. And God put them here to do that. Okay, you forget 1 Timothy's, I suffer a woman not to teach, and she has no authority over men. Forget that. What did God say that you were? He said you're the weaker vessel, right? All right. Why do you only assume that means physically? Who made the death penalty? Was it man or woman? Man. Who slowly stopped the death penalty? Man or woman? Women. Who's the one being raped by the ones that were putting to death? Women. Ladies, you do understand that you have 68 million abortions under your belt. You cannot blame no man. And I'm going to tell you why. Because that rich dude that paid for you to get the abortion, you wasn't supposed to be fucking him anyway. Because he don't want you. He just wanted to fuck. So you're irresponsible because you sleep with irresponsible men going off the grounds that they have money. Which, who taught you that? Your hoe ass grandma and your hoe ass mama. You're not supposed to be valuing people by what they can do for you, you idiot. You're supposed to value the person. That's another reason you cannot rule the world. You have terrible character. Your character is horrible. You stick yourself in the fucking mirror all day and gloat on your motherfucking self. That's going to rot in the ground one day. Men don't do that. Men do not sit all day vanity in the mirror. They know that they can't do that. You have to work. Here's another thing. There's another reason why you can't rule the world. You're trying to escape your curses. God would never allow, heaven is not full of weasel ass people. Lying, bitch made ass people. It's not full of them. So, for you to have unprotected sex, knowing you're having sex with a criminal, because most of you know that your men are pieces of shit when you fuck them. You already knew. and then you get pregnant by him, and for some weird reason you feel you're going to make the next Fortune 500 person, and you don't. You make a lot of derelicts. Okay, but say you don't want this child. Say you just want to get rid of it. Why is it okay for you to have unprotected sex, irresponsible, unaccountable, and then murder the potential life that was coming? Why is that okay? And I can hear them, it's my body, it's my choice.
We'll see, bitch. We'll just see.
I don't believe that's your body at all. At least not when it comes to the baby. I don't believe that's yours at all. I know it's not, because scientifically, you push and flush out a dead egg. It has no life to it. It has none. Why do you think we prefer you not to sleep with criminals? Because that is the spark that you're going to make that dead egg become. It's going to become a derelict criminal piece of shit. And if we've noticed, most of these women who date these drug dealers, they never turn out to be no fucking major person unless they sell their soul. Those are the only people blowing up off of doing wrong, is a bunch of criminals, a bunch of people that we can clearly see are taking it up the ass. We know they're taking it up the ass. That's what everybody's saying. Everybody's like, yo, Cat Williams is telling us something that we already knew. Okay, but then Daryl Rawlins, the guy who played Ashy Larry, he's like, yo, oh shit. He's like, you know, the devil is not done with you. He's like, nigga, when they invite you to these parties and you get into your little thing, the devil ain't done with you. He like, that motherfucker gonna use you till you ragged. Makes sense. Look at Tevin Campbell. Look at Hassan Campbell. Look at these motherfuckers. Like, these motherfuckers have been ran through. They have to admit that their booty has been played with. These are supposed to be grown men. Hate to tell you, women don't usually... they're usually not attracted to a weak type man, a man that'll bend over and take it up the ass. Okay, but here's the catch-22 and why women are weird. You don't want that as your own man, but you'll fucking protect it if it's your friend or your child, which doesn't make any sense. Nobody said push this motherfucker off a cliff. What we're saying is you don't promote it. I know black women that are more for the justification of faggotry than disabilities. They will fight tooth and nail for someone who sucks dick, opposed to a child who's born with a disabled arm or a fucked up eye or no leg or something. They fight more for homos. Once again, do you see why you cannot rule the world? Women are too ignorant to have the leadership position. Okay? Then the main reason is because you're avoiding your sin. You're avoiding it. You know what I'm saying? Men have to go to work. If a man doesn't go to work, he's not getting no pussy. He's not getting no respect. He's not getting nothing. He's just going to wither away and die. Okay. That's man's curse. That's the curse. The curse of man is to have to work. Okay. A woman's curse is to bleed and to bear children. Who's dunking their curse? This motherfucker who's killing the kids. So you're trying to avoid your curse by murdering the children who have nothing to do with you having unprotected sex with a criminal derelict. But you're going to rule the world.
We'll see, bitch. We'll just see.
See, obviously, a lot of people that are on my Facebook, you haven't watched my video on the female Masons that I put on the YouTube. I've already exposed this shit. I know why a lot of you think how stupid you do, because either you work for them people or you're indoctrinated by them. Always remember, the one that's talking about women need more rights and to be free and all that stuff, the main person vouching for that is the dude that wants to get fucked in the ass by you. See, it's not word on the streets, it's reality. The biggest fag on the internet is the white man. He's the one dressing up in thongs and skirts, getting panged out his ass by women. Strap-ons and all that. Banging him out. Y'all, This is why you're a nigger, because you don't study and you're lazy. You won't research shit. You just take the same garbage that they gave you. It ain't just women on that one. That's men too. But I'm saying that for a reason. I'm saying that's the one who you got that information from. Truth be told, all this feminism shit is referring to white people. That is where it's referring to. Even if you don't want to believe me, the first people trying to get away from their own men is white women. She started that. Do you know why? Oh, because they were getting abused? No. I think white women wanted to get away from white men because they're weird as fuck. I think Susan got tired of fucking putting a strap on or a dildo on her head or a fucking cucumber and fucking him in his ass. I think she got tired of it. And people were like, nah, that can't be it. This motherfucker is still doing the same practices to this day. And this shit is nothing new. Fucking Greece, Rome, Sodom and Gomorrah. You keep naming. The fuck are you talking about, bro? The proof's in the pudding. You're the one who used to be a noble leader that's now a thug piece of shit. So obviously, changing people and spellcasting does work. So, ladies, you want to be independent from the man who got everybody rights. Newsflash, if you're hating on the American Negro, the good man, you're a fucking idiot, because we're the reason that the faggot can vote, the woman can vote, the Muslim can vote. Everybody has to owe us. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all didn't get hung by the Klan. There wasn't a large amount of black women being hung by the Klan. It was mainly black men. So when it comes to you ruling the world and not putting in any work to obtain it, okay, it wants to be cute. It wants to be cute for y'all. Look, it's trying to be nice to y'all. Oh, it's so sweet. Not on my watch. Like I said, okay, you want to act like a hoe? I'll be back to you in a second. Nothing is stopping women from ruling the world except their own ignorance. Because the power of the pussy would control the world like they claim. They do say that. They say pussy rules the world. But pussy gets raped and beat to death in an alley somewhere. So it can't rule that much. It can't be that much in power if it can get beat the fuck up and taken advantage of. Now, am I saying that's what you're supposed to do to women? Hell no, I don't feel that way. But I was told, I could be wrong, but I was told we're the protector of this thing. It's for us to protect them. Okay. Women like the bad boys. This is what most of them say. We like the bad boys. Okay. Look at the community. How many drug dealers have you seen with money? And how many of them have reinvested in the community? None of them. How many of your children are looking up to criminal pieces of shit who have probably molested grown-ass men in the penitentiary? A lot of you. A lot of your children are looking up to idiots. Flat out. Like, remember, the whole point of this video is why you don't rule the world. Why you can't rule the world and you never will. Why is Boosie a celebrity? Why is Jay-Z a celebrity? Why was Tupac a celebrity? Why are any of these idiots who are telling you to do crime justifying it by some shit that they never went through? How has that been working for your community?
We'll see, bitch. We'll just see.
It doesn't work at all for some reason. For some reason, you guys have gotten worse. The more freedom they put around women, the more unaccountable she becomes. See, the freedom men had, with that freedom, they invented the firefighters. That means we'll run in the burning building to save you, dummy. We invented the bodyguard, which means we'll go into a war to protect you, dummy. We created the orphanage, the daycare, the hospital, the school, the sanctuary, like the church where you go to, learn some stuff. Once again, am I using this to talk shit about women? No, because here's something I'll let women know. Men know there's a certain arena not to go in with certain men because you're going to have to kill that nigga. That's why we don't. Nobody's afraid of him. You're just going to have to bury this motherfucker. You got to get the line, the shovel. You got to make sure nobody's around. You might even chop this body up. You might give it to a pig farm. See how a man has to think? Now look at all that work. Look at all that sweat. When you could just brush this nigga off and keep on moving. That's why men are like that. It's not that men are afraid. Men ain't afraid of anything. They know there's a lot of work you're going to have to do to cut this motherfucker off, like to shut him down. Women are in reverse. Women will go up to a guy that's 7 feet tall and she's only like 5'2" and be talking big shit. Like she's going to whoop this nigga and all of us in the room are on the same shit. Like,
we'll see, bitch. We'll just see.
It's like you live in an unrealistic world, ladies. Y'all live in an unrealistic world. Y'all been free for 100 and something years. Why ain't you hoes picked up a hammer? Why ain't y'all built an aqueduct? Why haven't you built a septic tank system that cleans out, the waste and stuff like that? Why aren't you guys doing what it takes to rule the world? Because joke. That's what women don't get. We love you. The pussy smell good. It tastes good. We love the way you know what I'm saying, you keep your hair. We love, your old innovation and shit, the cartwheels and all that. But we would never trust you in front of us when it came to a battle. Nobody's looking at you like that. Why do you think a man is licking on you? Do you think I lick on swords, motherfucker? You think I lick on grenades? Napalm, frag! No, bruh. So it's like, you are ordainedly soft. Motherfucker, you can't rule this world. There's rhinoceros here. There's fucking gorillas. Fucking grizzly bears. Like, nigga, it's showing itself. It shows itself why you're not supposed to rule anything. Then here's another thing. Baby, you lay on your back. Baby girl, I say you lay on your back, dicks get shoved in you. You're not shoving nothing in nobody. And that's my concern with the lesbian is like, you're going to have to admit you're mentally challenged. You have problems because, nigga, you're not attached to it. So you don't feel what men feel. Men have veins in their dick. They can feel the pussy juice. We can feel it. It's a whole nother sensation. That's why niggas sometimes jump out the cooch. Like, oh, hold up. Oh, shit, wait a minute. Damn. Oh, girl, what the fuck? What you got a motherfucking super soaker down there, girl? What the fuck? You ain't never seen a lesbian say that shit in her life because she can't feel it. Motherfucker just ruining the coochie, just destroying it like a little 12-year-old getting sex for the first time. We all made fun of that. We all know the jackrabbit. You ain't fucking that pussy. You just hitting it, motherfucker. You hitting bone on bone and shit. You don't know what you're doing. See lesbian porn? Bitches doing the same shit. They ain't got no stir. They ain't got no stroke. Nothing. But who gives them a chance? The person who want to rule the world. But this bitch can't even give you another life.
We'll see, bitch. We'll just see.
When did men leave you in the burning building? When did we reject jumping in front of the bullet for you? I got 68 fucking million abortions. Nigga, you ain't jumping in front of nobody. You don't give a fuck about nobody but your motherfucking self. That is why you will never rule the world. Women always talk about sexism. It's God. God is telling you you're not going to rule the world. That is who's doing it. That's why he keeps making you do the same dumb shit. Leeching off the government, working off food stamps and EBT, welfare and shit. When you could just stop fucking criminals who are not going to take care of their kids. Stop giving pussy before a ring. Certain shit. God made stipulations to try to help you, dummy. He like, nah, you don't give no pussy until you put a ring on it. God told you that. You like, no, I like him. He cute though. He cute. I'm gonna slide him a little side. I'm slide a little side. He ends up dipping off on you. Now you gotta put him on fucking child support. You chasing him around. You sucking on the white boy titty for welfare and food stamps. Nigga, you gonna rule the world?
We'll see, bitch. We'll just see.
You're the most in student loan debts. You're the most in motherfucking credit card debt. It means you're unaccountable. You're irresponsible. Hell nah, you ain't ruining this fucking world. You could barely rule your fucking household, nigga. Or better yet, fuck that. You could barely rule your fucking brain. Women be talking about multitask. No, nigga, you can't walk and chew bubble gum at the same time. You never have. That's why you always quick to spaz out when you the breadwinner. I don't want to make so much money. Ain't no hardworking man ever did that shit. You know how much fucking money he robbed out of Christmas, birthdays, holidays, Thanksgiving. You ain't never heard no man walking out, I paid for all the meals. I knew everything. If you ever heard your dad say some shit like that, he's a faggot. Nigga, my fucking dad I was raised with ain't never said no shit like that. He barely even talked. And I think I know why as a grown-ass man. Because he paying for everything for you ungrateful pieces of shit. So I don't even want to talk to you motherfuckers, okay? I'll be in the back room with Parliament and a fucking beer. That's my dad do. Go in the back room, bump his phone, and have a drink. He wouldn't even talk to us because it's like, y'all, it's some lazy, good-for-nothing, buster-ass motherfucker. And he was right. We was out there selling drugs, doing dumb shit. He was right. He had every right to be mad. But who's patting us on the shoulder and shooing our fucking bullshit away to argue with him who was just trying to grow us up to be men? Oh, yeah, you're getting one. Fuck that.
We'll see, bitch. We'll just see.
Y'all can't rule the world because y'all, none of that shit we gave you is true. That whole nurturing shit is a lie. We all know it's a lie. You have 68 million abortions. You can't say you're a nurturer. And you can't keep blaming it on the piece of shit dude who offers you the abortion money because that's a clear-cut case of you were never supposed to give him any pussy. Why do women keep giving people pussy that don't want to be with them? That don't want to marry them, don't want to raise their kids up? Who does that? You're going to rule the world.
We'll see, bitch. We'll just see.
I'm trying to get women to understand that you can't rule because you can't admit to fucking up. What's the first rule of dealing with a problem? Admitting you have one. Okay, women are unaccountable. They will never own up to shit. How do we know this is true? Why do you think she hides her face? She claims she's beautiful, and then she puts a bunch of mascara and makeup and fake eyeliners and fucking eyelashes and fucking weaves and wigs and extensions and shoes that make her taller. Nigga, she's a fucking front. That's why she's the weaker vessel. That's what God meant. He wasn't just saying physically. He's saying everything. You're a poser. You're a wannabe. You want to be the man. The only men who want to be women are faggots. Those are the only ones. Other than that, the straight woman, the gay woman, the fucking the dumb one, the smart one, they all want men positions. Oh, why should only men rule? Why? You see how y'all all say the same stupid shit, but won't none of you get in the ring and get knocked out like your fucking mother used to? And I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way. I'm saying that like you cannot physically beat men. God made it that way for a reason, because he has to fight the grizzly bear. Why your goofy ass is 8 months pregnant, sitting there in the hut, or the teepee, or the Weetu, or the castle, or the pyramid, where the fuck you want to be? Why you're sitting there 8 months pregnant, can barely move around? Nigga, you might take a shit on yourself. Women water break. They don't even know that shit broke. Motherfucker, you pissing on your goddamn self. You don't even know. So while all that's going on, right, the fucking bear's coming up, right? Who's going to fight it? The fully functional man? Or the 8 month pregnant fucking woman who could barely fucking get up and walk around? But you're going to rule the world.
We'll see, bitch. We'll just see.
Always remember, I'm not talking to good, noble women. They know their position. They would never even fix their lips to say no stupid shit like, oh, why do men rule the world? I don't know, bitch, because you're not going out into the war. He's talking shit. I'm so sorry. My bad. You're right. There's 15% of women in the military. And guess how many are in the 1st Infantry? 600. There's only 600 of you punk motherfuckers willing to give up your life for the nation. But you gonna rule the world. Goddamn shame.
We'll see, bitch. We'll just see.
Now, this is your older brother. I'm not dissing you. I'm trying to rise your dumb ass up so you can play your position. Like I told you, I'll bring it always back to the streets. There's certain men that men don't talk to certain ways because you know you're gonna have to kill this nigga. Or you're going to have to beat him up. And if he's really big and he's super fucking penitentiary yoked out and you can't beat him, that's when the nigga's going to bang your head off. And it is what it is. We don't care how you feel. You can call shit cowardly all you want. I didn't even start shit with this man. I told you. We know how to speak to certain men because you know there's a problem that's going to come with it. So it's not like you're a coward or nothing. It's just you're not going to be like, oh, bitch, nigga, you ain't going to do nothing because you know he will. Are you ready to do that? Well, if you're not ready to do that, why are you going to pop off? Okay, that's the question I ask to women. If you know you cannot physically beat this man, and the only way you would get him is if he turned his back and you hit him in the head with a hammer, you had to sneak him, then why are you going to talk to him like that? See, the man who has to fight the big dude, whether it's stabbing, shooting, or bare knuckle, bro, I didn't say if you got the opportunity, you're not going to sock him in his Adam's apple, kick him in his nuts. I never said that. Oh, we're going for the gusto. Your ass is going down. It is what it is. Okay, ladies, if you're not willing to go into the lion's den and fight to the death for not just you, but for the whole village, then how could you rule the world? You can't. You're too sensitive, dog. Like real shit. You're the reason motherfuckers is talking about not killing the animals and shit. Oh, you're eating all the animals. Dog, they're breeded. You act like I got a wild fucking turkey on your table. It's breeding food. Purdue. Those are ignorant motherfuckers. Pepperidge Farms, fool. It's a farm. I'm breeding these ones. These are the ones we eating, stupid. We're not just going out there. Oh, it's going to wilderness. Huh? Oh, they hunt animals. That is nothing but pale face. Ain't nobody out there unless they, in Africa or New Zealand, like they really live in the wilderness. It's like, ain't nobody going out there hunting for sport. Who does that anymore? Nobody does that. The only pictures you'll ever see of a dead grizzly bear or a lion, there's going to be some white people there. No, that's their wicked shit. We're not into that. So you can't blame man for that. And then also, I could have swore your ass was cold, stupid. How you think we got clothing, dummy? What's the first clothing? Oh, yeah, niggas just walking around with a bunch of green leaves on? Slap the shit out you, motherfucker. You don't make any sense. Fucking chiefs walking around with bear paws and shit. The fucking bear's paws is the fucking cape huggers, the cape holder, motherfuckers. Bear paws because a whole fucking bear my back walking around. Shit, Egyptian priests with a whole fucking leopard on their body. What is you talking about, bruh? You think we gonna stop doing what we doing because your airhead ass thinks Kumbaya saved the world? Oh, peace to the dolphins.
We'll see, bitch. We'll just.
How could you talk about women like that? What about your mother? I don't know about you, but if I was in a fucking fight, I don't want my mama jumping in. I'd rather have my dog Fido jump in than my fucking mama, nigga. That ain't gonna help much. And I can hear them old ghetto nigger black people. Shit, my mom got hands. My mom can fight. Oh, yeah? Can she box a bullet? You willing to take that chance? Then shut the fuck up and do your job and protect the females on earth, punk. Stop putting them in the lead. They're not supposed to be in the fucking lead. Back in the day, men used to be in critical situations like a fire or we got to escape or something. And the woman that was ecstatic, he would just knock her out. He would just fucking, oh! She motherfucker wake up, oh, what happened? Safe and sound, like, oh, yeah, you was tripping. We had to, like, fucking knock you out. Like, nigga, you was bugging, motherfucker. You trying to escape. We trying to escape. Yeah, You could say your dad or your brother. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all masculinity stand up. You know your job here. And I'm not talking to you know what I'm saying, these thugs. Like, I don't care what women say. I want to feel protected. Then why does the ghetto still look like shit? If the thug is protecting us and he's going to save the day, then why do we still look like shit for 60 years? Maybe because
We'll see, bitch. We'll just see.
a criminal cannot protect anything. Always remember why your Latino brothers and sisters are running up here. Because of crime. It's dilapidated down there. Nothing is moving. Y'all go down there for the resorts. You don't go down there to go in the middle of the Mexico City ghetto. And the only people that are doing that are thug boule pieces of shit that are into this street rap shit. I've seen people like Gully TV and a couple other people, Haitian Jack and all types of, and they bragging about down there. All they doing is bringing dilapidation and crime to them people. They're not helping them people. So how could you follow some bitch ass niggas like that? Look at all these rappers, all these ball players. Y'all know that Harlem and Black Wall Street was built without reparations. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that city that's under Lake Lanier, you know that was built without reparations, right? You know our 32 towns or 35 towns that they burnt down during Red Summer? You know there was no reparations, right? But you expect to rule the world because you the main one out here, got us marching up and down the street, bitching to these funky ass demons.
We'll see, bitch. We'll just see.
Now, all bullshit aside, I think women are here to be, golden. I think they're supposed to be lathered up in cocoa butter with flowers around, and all happy and bringing happiness and joy to the children. Because, see, remember, man's already dealing with the tragedies of life. That's why God said, 1 Timothy, I suffer a woman not to teach. He's going to do that because he didn't check your punk ass in the garden. That's why God said that in Timothy's. Remember, precept upon precept. That's why he's saying that. He's going back to Adam and Eve. Well, since your dumb ass didn't do your job back in the day and you let this bitch ass viper pimp your girl into pimping you, I'm going to pimp you. And your ass going to go to work forever. You're never going to get a day's rest. You're always, Sunday, but you're never going to get a day's rest. You're always going to have to get up and do something, or you're going to be looked at as a piece of shit. That's what it is. Now, that's our curse. God looked at the woman and said, so you like to run your mouth, huh? You like to disobey me. You think you could just do whatever the fuck you want. Well, check this out. You know what you like the most? You like getting that middle part soaking, right? I made you, kid. I made you. I know what you like. Well, check this out. It's going to be the best and worst pleasure of your life. Because you're going to come. But something's going to come out of you as well. And it's going to be awfully, awfully painful. Women talk all that shit they want. We're stronger than men. We can bear children. You ain't never seen a woman smile during a pregnancy in your fucking life. She clutching. But you so strong. You so strong. You taking it like a G. Like you took a bullet and walked in the hospital. And, oh, yeah, doc, I've been shot.
We'll see, bitch. We'll just see.
Some of y'all pussies so weak, it don't even fucking work right. Some of y'all gotta get your fucking bottom stomach cut the fuck open because your coochie so weak you can't even push the baby out. But you strong enough to rule the world.
We'll see, bitch. We'll just see.
Don't ever walk in God's house talking shit. And don't ever think you're going to die and go to a place that's full of lazy, unaccountable, bitch-ass welfare recipients. Don't ever think that in your life. Don't ever think fake heaven, real heaven is full of a bunch of lazy bums who contribute nothing to their nation and only take from it. You're a fucking idiot. Chosen people, the chosen tribes. Tribes are become nations. Okay, so what do you think God was saying? You think you can run this shit by being a bozo? By being only about yourself? Women and children first. Oh no, that was the criminal who said that. Yeah, women and children first. This nigga pimping y'all. This nigga plotting on sleeping with your kids or sleeping with your sons. They're like, anybody can do that. No. What I'm saying is there's a large amount of unaddressed molestation that goes on because the thugs have a no snitching rule. And if you tell, he'll shoot you in the face or knock your teeth out. But you're protected.
We'll see, bitch. We'll just see.
Aren't you supposed to be the orchestrator of the flowers and the growth and development of the world? So why does the ghetto look like shit? Is the white man? The white man is stopping you from littering? The white man is stopping you from planning something and telling your kids to pull their pants up and listen in class. This is what's doing it? For real? Mothers are the first teachers. You know, 70% of black households are single parent. And you know it's been like that since the early 80s. Late 70s, early 80s. So since this black man, who is obviously a criminal, because you don't have a bunch of political prisoners in prison. You have a bunch of drug sellers, a bunch of gangbangers, a bunch of idiots. Well, since he's the idiot who ran out of his child's life, and we told you he was a criminal idiot and you were never supposed to give many pussy. Like, you're not supposed to give bad people pussy. They're not supposed to get pussy. It's not for them. They're supposed to never feel the drip ever. He's supposed to fucking wither away and die. Thugs and criminals are supposed to be out there like a fucking car with no gas on. Dick meter's supposed to be dry. He's not doing anything for the community. This nigga won't even daily go to work for you. But you would have that intelligence to be with that person, but you're going to rule the world.
We'll see, bitch. We'll just see.
I want women to win, but the only way you're going to win is by listening to noble men. That is the only way that you're going to have purpose on this earth. Otherwise, you are just another twat that somebody's going to want to fuck. I'm sorry. The only women that we respect are noble women. We don't respect the woman twerking on fucking restaurant tables, walking around with her ass hanging all out. Nobody's respecting that. We're just trying to fuck. Nobody cares. We don't care if you got a mama, a daddy, a family. Nobody gives a fuck because you don't give a fuck. You're presenting yourself as a piece of meat. So that's exactly how you're going to be treated. Plus, men be in business suits, business outfits, all types of shit, and y'all still treat him like shit. Star your nose up and everything. He's a hardworking, productive citizen. He's not doing nothing wrong to nobody. But you'll stir your nose up to that. But we're supposed to fucking bow down to this slut that you're trying to present us.
We'll see, bitch. We'll just see.
Until women learn a word called accountability and honor, you will never rule anything. You can't even rule your own fucking life. Y'all can't. Y'all be out here so confused. Every fucking day you coming up with some new dumb shit that's not gonna work. It's like, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. Like, women are kind of remedial. You know what I'm saying? And that's how men look at it. Like look at somebody like me. I can be out there trying to be a super pimp dirtball. No. Doing the tortoise style. Turtle style. Just walking. Collecting this 401. Paying my bills. Just walking. Just chilling. It's all going to come together like butt cheeks. That's what people don't get. When you're saving, you're amazing. It's like everything's going to fall together. Because you're not doing nothing. You're just going to work. Women, you got to go on vacations, all this different shit. Shit, my 40s is going to be so dawned. And motherfuckers like, oh, well, shit, you didn't get to enjoy your youth. You out your fucking mind. I did so much spreading and coughing in my 20s. Disgusted. I hate myself. I've been better off working at Staples. But that's what they like. So you can't just be a productive citizen, being a melanated being in America. No, you got to have a little crime. You got to have a little cool to you. See how the devil works? Devil wants you to play this game that's created in wickedness. And I don't know if women know this, because I think y'all talk to a lot of males and a lot of boys. Y'all don't talk to a lot of men. But the older men get, the more they don't like to lie. They don't. Even if y'all say the Sky Daddy shit ain't real, we still hold reverent and prevalence to rules and honor and codes. We still look up to that stuff because we know it kept us safe. We know when Coach was drilling us about some real shit, that shit helped us. You know what I'm saying? Women don't really like being coached that much. Y'all always talk about this sport and shit, but y'all don't really like sports. Y'all don't like getting chewed out. Y'all don't like having to hit the showers, DT, fucking drill time. You know what I'm saying? Having to do extra practice and shit. We don't like that shit neither, but it makes us stronger. And it makes us understand that you can't have everything and you ain't always going to be right all the time. You know what I'm saying? It shows a little humility. Women don't know nothing about no fucking humility. You too busy lying. How you going to learn humility with mascara on, Maybelline, fake eyelashes, fake? You keep putting this pose out that's not you. So you'll never have to deal with the woman in the mirror. Oh, like y'all don't have no songs like that. You notice that, right? It's man in the mirror. It's not I'm talking to the woman in the mirror. I'm asking her to leave the mascara. Don't put on a fake ass image. If you want to be respected on the earth, take a look at yourself and make it work. It's real shit though. It's like, bro, you can't have the top position if you live in a lie. You lying. You out here lying. The men like it. No, the men just want to fuck you. Most men, when they get with a woman and they catch her fresh out that shower and she just her, they tell her, girl, you beautiful. You don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? I love you for you. And that's when they get a little misty. Okay. So that's him being honest to you about who you really are. But you walk outside caked up, acting like you're a noble, honorable being, but you're in disguise. You're like, come on, bro. I just want women to get. That's why man is the stronger vessel. It's not like he's just physically stronger. He's mentally stronger than you. He can literally walk up every day, looking at his face. He's not running from who he is. He's not putting on makeup. Oh, I gotta wear a wig. Now men do grow bald and they have wigs, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying there's no makeup for a man. A man can't fake his face. His face is his face. And he has to wear it every day. Every day a man has to wake up and put his back on. And deal with it. You know what I'm saying? He's a man. That's what you're here for. And if it comes to a time where he has to give his life for his family or his friends or his children or his significant other, he has to do it with no hesitation. Because if he slips and they get killed, he'll never live it down. He'll always feel like a coward. He'll never be able to live it down. Women? No. Maybe for your cub. I'll give you that. Maybe for your little lion paw. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might wild out. I'll give you that. But for the most part, I've seen maybe 2-3 women that you couldn't do a near not a thing to a man, whether they was male or female, because that bitch will kill you before he will. I've met 2 to 3 women like that. Not a large percentage, but I will say this. There are a few of you crazy ass women. There are a few of you Indian women out there. Because Indian women went to war with their men. It wasn't just, they went to war with their men. The homie tribe's different. It was just women warriors. The king was fucking all the good looking women and had all the ugly women protect them. That's facts. But I'm saying that to say this, ladies. Of course we love you, motherfucker. But you got to get punched in the fucking stomach every now and then, fucking mentally, motherfucker. Hell yeah. Like, yo, you out here bugging. Y'all motherfuckers making sexy red pop. And don't say it's for the kids, because kids shouldn't be talking about let that coochie breathe. You know what I'm saying? Shake that ass, ho. Let that coochie breathe. Hands on your knee. Little kids shouldn't be singing that. But what do we see singing that? Little ass kids. Only time you see little boys rapping that bullshit rap is when what? They either they mama or they daddy playing that shit for them and making them mantra that shit. Same thing with the little girls. Okay, so it's time for accountability and responsibility, man. Y'all can't be out here fucking wanting the crown, the top position and shit, killing the fucking babies and shit, fucking supporting faggotry. Like, come on, bro. You'll never get the top spot like that. Never. Because y'all going against God. That's what y'all don't get. God said wrong. Motherfuckers like, God not real. First of all, bitch, don't you ever disrespect the Father. I fucking slap this fucking internet. But second of all, no, the Father is real because the Father is the top position. That's where it came from. It came from the dude who had to fucking fight. That's what I'm saying. They coming through in the middle of the night. My baby and my fucking woman in the house. They want to ramshack, rape her, kill my son, all that. Fuck that. It's on. That's man. Man had to do that. That's why they say it's a warrior God. It's a fucking, they talk about a jealous God, but it's like, nah, God ain't jealous. God wants you to do right by me. Motherfucker, I don't want you in my house around my presence if you're not going to do right by me. That's the Lord. The Lord not jealous. He real. Like, bruh, how the fuck you going to expect me to feel if I love you, I open my door to you, I feed you, I treat you right, and then you go outside and you giving somebody else affection? Whether it's male or female, I'm not talking about no gay shit. I'm not talking about no sex. No, I'm just talking about you giving a person more of your energy than me, and I did all this for you. Hell yeah, I'm jealous, motherfucker. I'll give you 1,000 deaths, motherfucker. I'll throw you into a bottomless pit. Hell yeah. Don't you men feel that same way? Don't y'all feel that way when you work your whole fucking life for your family and they dogging you out, disrespecting you, treating you wrong, talking behind your back, not giving you praise? You the reason the lights on. You the reason the water swishing in this motherfucker. Hell yeah, I wish you, nigga, do you get it? Okay, women don't see it like that. That's why you will not hold the title because it's not within you. You're the weaker vessel. Lord made it like that on purpose because man, he knew was going to have to deal with a hard life. That's why he gave him something soft to be with, to play with, to talk to make life with. It's quite simple. It's common sense. You know what I'm saying? Well, at least if you with the Lord vibration, if you're on the higher frequency, then you get it. But if you're not, and you got like some of y'all, you know, young, you in your 20s and shit, okay, I get it. But it's like, bro, when you get to a certain age, if you ain't got it yet, son, you ain't never gonna get it. And if you fucking around with these street crap and you haven't grew up out of that yet and realized this is why they recruit us when we're young, because we dumb. We don't know any better. And you look up to ignorance when you're young opposed to when you're older. When you're older, you see the effects of shit. You're like, wait a minute, I pay my rent every day. I don't want nobody breaking in my shit. So you wouldn't be just sneaking in somebody's shit. Okay, as a grown-ass person, if you be in the end, you just a bitch-ass, weasel-ass motherfucker. So why would I feel sorry for you? Why am I talking about jail reform, bail motherfuckers out? Y'all are not political prisoners. You full of shit. Look at the hood. Crips and Bloods been around for fucking years. They don't own a warehouse yet. Y'all ain't got Blood and Crips sneakers, socks, fucking tank tops, sweatbands. Y'all ain't doing nothing yet for the community. Get the fuck out of here. Hell no, not snitching. Tell on these niggas. I'm not saying if you doing the dirt with them. No, that makes you a rat. But motherfucker, if you ain't involved and you see them shooting up your neighborhood, leaving fucking bullet shells and everybody car door and windows cracking, fuck them niggas. Fuck them, because they not for us. They not helping nothing. And that's who I'm telling you, ladies, to stop fucking, stop sucking, stop being impressed by someone who keeps us in poverty just because you think they cool. Nobody gives a fuck what you think is cool. Usually you're wrong anyway. You the motherfucker with more remorse than anybody on earth. Motherfucker regrets and shit. I never did that. I wish I could be young again. Most men ain't sitting around pondering about wishing on a star to be a kid again. Most of them ain't. Most of them take what they learned, feel bad about what happened, and keep it moving. Or feel good about what happened and keep it moving. But men ain't pondering on no shit like that. That's why men be the ones with the life insurance. Making sure everybody else fucking paid when they die and shit and stash your fucking gold bricks or some other shit. There's always a man doing shit like that. There ain't no fucking woman doing nothing like that. So I say that to say this. Ladies, you cool. You will always be cool. But you stupid as fuck forever arguing about why you don't lead. You will never fucking lead. You're too weak. And it ain't just physical. It's everything. Mental, spiritual. You the first person that is the quickest to get suckered on earth. Everybody knows this. Why you think you're the one with all these baby daddies? There's not a bunch of dudes that are good with a bunch of baby mamas unless he's rich and he's like a king or something. But no. It's usually the piece of shit dude who got a bunch of baby mamas and they all look good and he ain't never really fully supported none of these children. He never really gave a household to any of them. But he gets all the pussy. He gets all the glory. But the streets are fucked up. Crime is getting worse. Women are still being raped. And they think that with that thought process that they would ever rule the world.
We'll see, bitch. We'll just see.
Yo, I'm out. This is Big Uncle Luck. Tired of playing with you knucklehead motherfuckers, okay? Y'all got to do better by listening to better.